Welcome back. CP24 live at noon. Of course, we're talking about the thwarted mayoralty campaign. And does it end then? Sue-Ann Levy from the Toronto Sun and also Bill Walker, PR guru, as we call him. There's an email we got hundreds of emails. This one is from Wayne. Bow out from both, meaning both campaigns. Now we know why there are so many behavioral problems within the TTC. Now that may not be fair, but I mean it is focusing a lot more on the TTC, and we're seeing that with the other councillors saying you can't stay on his chair. Yeah. How's that going to end up, Sue-Ann?
I think, I would hope that within a couple of days, this time away, he'll reflect and realize that he's not acting in the best interests of the TTC. One would hope. Well, that's the way I would play it.
They have a very competent vice chair, Joe Mihavik. I mean, he is, you can disagree with him.
Well, competent is a relative word.
But he's an experienced person. I mean, it's not as though there's nobody to take the place.
There are people at the TTC who can actually run the show on the commission right now. And, the thing that people don't realize is that he was the one who was head of the TTC when all these problems came to fruition. So you're telling me he's going to correct the problems?
But don't you think that he wants to stay on to rebuild his image over the next, 8 months to the election? Billy, that's what he's trying to do, isn't it?
I mean, as you know, Stephen, political history is littered with the cases that, or should I say the carcasses of political careers where, the leader of the government of the day tried to hold on to the person and keep them in cabinet or keep them as chair of the TTC, which ended up ultimately being a mistake. You either make the clean cut or you bleed to death. Slowly and painfully. And, there's a good likelihood that's what will happen. The TTC affects the basic functionality of this city in such a profound way. And where Sue-Ann was at yesterday at the union headquarters, I mean, we're sitting on a powder keg right now with the TTC. And where's the leadership going to come from?
Let's get some calls in here. Let's go to Bill in Toronto. You're live at noon. What do you say about this, man?
How you doing, Steve?
Great.
I just wanted to ask one question. I wanted to know why everybody's so concerned about what one gentleman is doing in his personal life and not worrying about what we can do to fix our city with jobs, with welfare, things in this line. So that's the one question. I had to say to the lady from the Toronto Sun, not all men are dogs, so we should try to rephrase that because some of us are real gentlemen.
Bill, I'm sure you're a gentleman. Thank you very, very much for your call. Yeah. But, it's an interesting...
With apology to those who are...
to Bill.
Yeah.
Thanks for sticking up for us.
Yeah.
We don't need an apology.
The two Bills, with apologies to the two Bills.
Hey, what about the...
And to Steve, and of course...
No, but look at the question that Bill brought up. He said, there's a lot of issues, jobs, and as Bill, you were just saying, Bill Walker, the TTC, why are we concerned about his sex life? But then somebody else would say, well, it goes to question of judgment.
It does, and now that he's pulled out of the mayoralty campaign, hopefully that will take away some of it. But that's the issue. That's why he should step down as TTC chairman, because this is a distraction for him. He can't, I don't think, can run the show at the TTC in a time of crisis.
Okay, we're going to take a break and come back with more calls, more from Sue-Ann Levy and Bill Walker. When we come back after this, stay with us.